Everything that is wrong, everything that could go wrong is going wrong all the time in America. Always. Dude, you're a fat piece of shit. You've literally never left your couch. Your fucking skin has melted into the couch. You are not going to fight against a tyrannical government, okay? Like, you are not the Viet Cong. You are not the Taliban. You will never be able to fight successfully against the American government if it wanted to fucking shove its boot up your ass. And as it does all day, every day, and you shut the fuck up and you keep consuming the garbage that you consume on a daily basis and refuse to recognize that you're being fucked over all the goddamn time. So it's already happening. You talk about a tyrannical government fucking you over? Hello, we're here, okay? We're here already. A tyrannical government fucking you over isn't when they tell you you can't get a $5 jalapeno popper at Applebee's, okay? It's the surveillance state that we have. It's the police state that we have. It's the severe lack of freedom of travel that you engage in. As long as it's done through a capitalist framework, though, you deserve it, right? You're a cuck piece of shit. You're a pathetic fucking loser. You're a serf. You have peasant mindset. You're like, oh, man. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I deserve to be fucking shit on every day. I deserve to be in a situation where I can't pay for fucking healthcare. You know what I mean? There are people who legitimately believe that. They think that that's not tyranny. They think it's not fucking medical tyranny when you can't get healthcare because you just have it's just too expensive. You're paying a fuckload out of pocket. You're terrified to go to the doctor because you don't want to get medically bankrupt. So, you know, that's not medical tyranny. The real healthcare tyranny is, when the government's like, here's a fucking free vaccine. None of these pieces of shit are going to fucking get together and actively dismantle the federal government, okay? They're not going to be able to do that. The Republican Party is already doing that. The Democratic Party is also looking over and allowing that to happen anyway. And they're doing it at the behest of corporations. You are fucking powerless. And if you think you're a brave hero, a brave mujahideen who's going to be able to fight back against the American government and like actually fucking organize, guess what, dude? You can't even organize in a fucking workplace. Good luck. You don't even want to organize in your fucking workplace. Obviously not the people in this chat, not the people in this community, but think about that. Motherfuckers are like, yeah, we're gonna fight back against the government. That's why I need a gun. Bro, you can't even fucking fight back against your boss. Your shift manager fucks you every day. You can't even have, you don't even have control over your own life as an adult, dude. 80% of your life is spent in a fucking corporate, in a corporate office, okay? Or in some kind of workplace. And you have no control over that. You can't even organize to take control over that in some meaningful capacity because you think that's communism. And then you turn around and you think you're gonna fucking fight back against tyranny when the government wants to fuck you? The government's fucking you already. So shut the fuck up. It's such a complicated problem, and therefore solving it is virtually impossible. It's not an accident that we have this thing happen. Mass shootings and specifically school shootings happen so frequently in this fucking country. Other countries don't have these issues. How are you gonna vote harder? No, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. The Democratic Party is just as fucking corrupt as the Republican Party, and they rely on the Republican viciousness to whip up people into a frenzy to go out and vote for them, to fundraise. You need power. Politics is about power. Politics is about the distribution of violence. Who gets to do it? Politics is about the distribution of resources. Who gets to have it? Right now, you as a voter don't have shit. You want to know why? Because your primary responsibility, the reason why you are alive on this planet is to fucking sit down, shut the fuck up, and consume, okay? Whether it be garbage TV shows, garbage Marvel movies, or just straight garbage being fed to you from every facet of like every single industry, filled to the brim with fucking microplastics, yum. That's your job. Your job is just to fucking consume. Just sit there and eat and consume. And I'm a person who does love commodity consumption, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not, okay? It's just, I'm so fed up, dude. I'm so fucking fed up. I don't know. It's just, this sucks. It sucks so bad. At this stage, when it comes to gun violence, like, I literally don't know what, I have no other options. I have nothing. I feel incredibly fucking hopeless. It is such a fucking gigantic problem that requires a creative and multifaceted solution. Like, we're talking about basically changing the American consciousness around gun ownership. We're talking about getting the Democratic Party to stop being feckless. Healthcare is a significantly better solution to avoiding fucking further gun violence from occurring. But Democrats don't have political capital for either. I guess the thing you can always do is try to organize, okay? You know, organize in your community as best as you can. That's the first step towards even getting the Democratic Party to fucking do anything. I don't know what else to say other than that. You know, that's the primary thing that you can do. It's the first step, most significant thing you can do. Run for office in local positions, organize your workplace, organize your community, and try to build at least the infrastructure to push back, not against the Republican Party, obviously no one gives a fuck about that. You're not going to convince them, they're fucking psychos. But at least urge the Democratic Party in unison to take action. Because right now, and this is going to change in the midterms, which have started, our coverage has started on it, but right now, the Democratic Party at least has a 50-50 and a majority vote in the Senate. So the Democratic Party could actually push for bills and pass bills. But they won't. Because they can't. Because they don't want to. They don't want to even get the adequate number of votes within their own caucus. They don't even have enough Democrats to say, yeah, we got to do something about this. Number one reason why the Democratic Party has current blood on their hands is because they would rather fucking fundraise off of dead babies. They would rather fundraise off of destroying women's bodily autonomy instead of actually do anything to solve it. They will never turn around and abolish the filibuster. They will never turn around and even whip their own caucuses to vote on behalf of popular legislation. They will not do that.
Later, the people in this country are going to realize the government does not give a fuck about them. Government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power. That's the only thing, keeping it and expanding it wherever possible. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. By the way, it's the same big club they used to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Man. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.